Studio The Alpha's Rejected Mate, Episode 1, Extended. Yoon Jisoo had been rejected. Not softly, not kindly, publicly, brutally, in front of her entire pack. She was 19 years old. It was her presentation day, the day she would meet her fated mate, the day every Omega dreamed about. She wore a white dress. Her mother curled her hair. Her father walked her to the ceremony grounds. She was nervous, excited, terrified. Then she saw him. Kang Min, the heir of the most powerful pack in the country, tall, broad shoulders, dark hair that fell over sharp eyes. He was beautiful, cold, untouchable. Their eyes met. The bond snapped into place. Jisoo felt it in her chest, a warmth, a pull, a sense of finally being home. She smiled. Min did not. "You're weak," he said. The crowd went silent. "I don't want you." Jisoo's heart stopped. "What?" "You heard me. You're not strong enough, not good enough, not worthy. I'm your fated mate." "I don't care." His voice was ice. His eyes were empty. Jisoo looked at the crowd, at her mother crying, at her father staring at the ground, at the pack members whispering behind their hands. No one defended her. No one said, "That's cruel." No one said, "You deserve better." They just watched and whispered and turned away. Jisoo ran. She didn't pack, didn't say goodbye, didn't look back. She ran to the bus station, bought a ticket to the city with the last money in her pocket, and disappeared. She changed her name. She suppressed her scent with illegal heat blockers. She told everyone she was Beta. She became invisible, safe, alone. For 3 years, she survived. For 3 years, she told herself she didn't need an alpha. She didn't need a mate. She didn't need love. She was lying. Jisoo worked as a bartender at a small dive bar called Last Call. It was tucked between a laundromat and a convenience store, on a street that smelled like garbage and regret. The kind of place where people went to forget. The pay was bad, the customers were worse, but no one asked questions. No one asked why she flinched when alphas got too close. No one asked why she wore long sleeves in summer. No one asked why she never talked about her family. She was invisible, just the way she wanted. On a Tuesday night, the bar was empty. Jisoo was wiping the counter, lost in thought when the door opened. The air changed. That was the first thing she noticed. The air became heavier, thicker, electric, like the moment before a thunderstorm. She looked up. Kang Min walked in. He looked different. Thinner, darker circles under his eyes. His perfect black hair was slightly messy, like he had been running his hands through it. His expensive coat was wrinkled, as if he had slept in it. But his eyes, those dark, intense eyes, were the same. And they were locked on her. "Jisoo." She froze, the glass in her hand slipped, shattered on the floor. "I don't know anyone by that name." "You're lying. You need to leave. I've been searching for you for 3 years. I don't know you." Min walked to the bar, stopped inches from her. She could smell him now, cedar and smoke and something else, something that made her Omega whine. "You're my fated mate. You've always been my fated mate, and I was a fool to let you go." Jisoo's hands shook. "You rejected me, in front of everyone." "I was wrong. You called me weak." "I was weak. You said you didn't want me." "I was scared." Jisoo laughed. It came out bitter, broken. "Scared of what?" Min's dark eyes were wet. "Of needing you." Jisoo refused to listen. She refused to forgive. She refused to give him a second chance. But Min didn't leave. He came back the next night, and the night after that, and the night after that. He sat at the bar, ordered water, watched her work. He didn't push, didn't demand, didn't touch. He just stayed. "Why are you doing this?" Jisoo asked on the 4th night. "Because you're worth waiting for." "You don't know that." "I know that every night I leave here, I count the hours until I can come back." Jisoo's throat tightened. "You rejected me." "I know. You broke my heart." "I know. You don't get to come back and pretend everything is fine. Min's jaw tightened. I'm not pretending, I'm begging. The fifth night, a group of alphas walked in. Loud, drunk, looking for trouble. They wore expensive clothes and cheap cologne. Their eyes swept over the bar, looking for prey. Hey, pretty bartender, one slurred. He was tall, broad, with a cruel smile. Why don't you come sit with us? Jisoo ignored him. I said come sit with us. I'm working. You can work later. The alpha grabbed her wrist. His fingers dug into her skin. Before she could react, Min was there. She didn't see him move. One moment he was sitting at the end of the bar. The next, he was between her and the alpha. The alpha's hand was ripped away. He was shoved against the wall, hard. Touch her again, and I'll break your arm. The alpha's friend stepped forward. Min's silver eyes blazed. Who the hell are you? The alpha demanded. The man who owns this bar now. Min bought the bar the next day. You can't just buy a bar, Jisoo said. I just did. It doesn't work like that. It does when you have money. Jisoo stared at him. Why? Because I don't want anyone touching you. You can't protect me from everything. Watch me. Weeks passed. Min came every night, sat at the bar, watched her work. He learned her favorite color, blue, the color of the sky on a clear day. He learned her favorite food, ramen, the cheap kind with extra egg and green onion. He learned her favorite song, something sad and slow. She played it on the bar's old jukebox when she thought no one was listening. He learned that she cried when she thought no one was watching, that she talked to herself when she was stressed, that she had nightmares almost every night. One night, Jisoo fell asleep on the couch in the back room. She woke up to a blanket over her shoulders. The room was dark. The only light came from the street outside. Min was sitting on the floor beside her, watching. You stayed, she said. I always stay. Why? Because you're not alone anymore. The nightmares didn't stop. Every night, Jisoo dreamed of the rejection, of Min's cold eyes, of the crowd's whispers, of her mother crying. Every night, she woke up screaming. And every night, Min was there, holding her, whispering, You're safe, I've got you. Jisoo stopped pushing him away. One night, she woke up in Min's arms. Her face was wet. Her body was shaking. Her throat was raw from screaming. I dreamed about that day again, she whispered. The rejection, you were laughing. Min's arms tightened around her. I'm sorry. Why did you do it? He was silent for a long time. She could feel his heartbeat against her cheek. Steady. Strong. Because my father told me to. Jisoo's heart stopped. What? My father, the pack alpha. He said you weren't good enough. He said your family was weak. He said if I didn't reject you, he would disown me. Jisoo sat up, looked at him. So you chose power over me. Min's face was pale. His dark eyes were wet. I was young, stupid, scared. His voice cracked. I've regretted it every day since. Do you love me? I've never stopped. Prove it. How? Stay. The heat came without warning. Jisoo was at home, alone. Her suppressants had stopped working. Her body was burning. Her mind was melting. She curled on the bed, shaking, sweating, crying. Her skin was too hot. Her clothes were too tight. She wanted to tear them off. She wanted someone to touch her. She tried to call Min, dropped her phone. Tried again. The door burst open. Min was there. His eyes were wild. His chest was heaving. You came. I'll always come. He carried her to the bed, lay beside her, held her. His body was cool against her burning skin. I need you, Jisoo whispered. You're in heat. You're not thinking clearly. I've never thought clearly about you. I just feel. Min's jaw tightened. If I touch you now, I won't be able to stop. Then don't stop. The night was long. Jisoo lost track of time, of space, of everything except Min's hands, Min's lips, Min's voice whispering her name. He was gentle, then he wasn't. Then he was gentle again. He kissed her neck, her collarbone, the spot behind her ear. He marked her, claimed her, made her his. When it was over, they lay tangled in the sheets. The room smelled like them, like heat and sweat and something new. Min traced his fingers over her neck, over the fresh bite mark. "You're mine now," he whispered. Jisoo smiled. "I've been yours since the night you walked into my bar. You didn't show it. I was scared. Are you still scared?" Jisoo touched his face, traced his jaw, his cheek, his lips. "No, I'm home." The next morning, Jisoo woke up alone. Her heart stopped. She sat up, looked around. Min's side of the bed was cold. Then she heard voices, from the living room. She wrapped a sheet around herself, walked to the door, listened. "I don't care what you want," Min was saying. His voice was hard, cold. "She's mine." "You're the heir," another voice said, older, crueler. "You have responsibilities." "My only responsibility is to her. She's not worthy of you. She's the only one who is. You will bring her to the pack. You will present her to the elders. You will. I will do nothing." "Min." "You heard me." The phone slammed down. Jisoo walked into the living room. Min was standing by the window. His back was to her. His shoulders were tense. "What was that?" she asked. He turned. His face was pale. "My father." "What did he say?" "He knows about us. He's coming." Jisoo's blood ran cold. "Coming here." "He's bringing the pack. He wants to take you." "Why?" Min walked to her, took her hands. "Because you're mine, and he can't control me anymore." The pack arrived at sunset. Jisoo watched from the window as black SUVs lined the street. Men in suits, women in expensive coats. The pack elders with their cold eyes and colder hearts. And at the front, Kang Min's father. He was tall, broad. His hair was gray. His eyes were the same dark as Min's. But where Min's eyes held warmth, his father's held ice. He walked to the door, knocked. Min opened it. "Father. Son. I'm not letting you take her. You don't have a choice." Min stepped outside, closed the door behind him. Jisoo couldn't hear what they said. She pressed her ear to the wood, heard raised voices, angry words. Then silence. The door opened. Min walked in. His face was unreadable. "What happened?" Jisoo asked. "He's giving us 1 month." "For what?" "To prove that our bond is real, that we're not a mistake." "And if we can't?" Min's dark eyes met hers. "Then he'll take you anyway." That night, they sat on the floor of the apartment. The city lights flickered outside. "I'm scared," Jisoo admitted. "Of what?" "Of losing you, of him taking me, of waking up one day and realizing none of this was real." Min pulled her close, kissed her forehead. "Then don't wake up. That's not how life works." "It can be." Jisoo leaned into him. "Promise me something." "Anything." "Promise you won't let him take me." Min's arms tightened around her. "I promise." End of episode 1. Thank you for listening to the Alpha's Rejected Mate *. Subscribe for episode 2.